All right, this video will show you the last type of problem that you will see on your DeltaMath assignment. And this is like a level 3 problem. Okay, so this one says find the volume that has a height of 18.9 inches and a base with a circumference of 15 inches. So this is bringing it back to circumference. We reviewed area, but unfortunately we didn't get to review circumference. So this video will show you how to solve for the volume of a cone when you're given height and circumference. Okay. All right, so here is my diagram. I have my cone that has 18.9 as the height, but now the circumference, again, it's almost like the outer perimeter of your circle. So when you're looking at the circumference, that is where we're going to get our radius from. So with the information, I highlighted that the circumference or the outside line is 15. So in this problem, we're given the height, but now we want to figure out what is our radius. So I'm going to go back to the circumference to solve for the radius. And when you're looking at the circumference of a circle, yes, so we're going to solve for r. And when we have the circumference is actually equal to pi times twice or double the radius. So that r, we have to isolate that r so we can plug it into our volume formula. Now, I end up setting 15 and pi times 2r equal to each other because if you notice, I get that 15 from the circumference, or c, which is equal to 15. I just plugged it, substituted it right in. And now the steps that we take here, I'm just going to get rid of those factors individually. The first thing I'm going to cancel out is the 2's. So I divide each side by 2. So I end up with 7.5 is equal to pi times r. And now I want to get r by itself. So to do that, we're going to divide both sides by, you guessed it, pi. So we get r by itself, or we solve for the radius. And I'm going to use the calculator to do 7.5 divided by pi, which gives us 2.387. So I use 3 decimal places here because I want to make it a closer approximation to what the true value is. Okay, so now we have our height. I solved for the radius. And now we can plug in those values to solve for the volume. All right, so volume is equal to, again, 1/3 times pi times radius squared, which is 2.387 squared. Times the height, which is 18.9. And you end up getting a approximate answer of, let's get the calculator out. Alrighty, again, put in whatever's in parentheses first. Pi times 2.387 squared times 18.9 equals, and then take that, divide it by 3. Okay. So the final volume here ends up being approximately 112.77. When we round to the nearest tenth, that ends up being 112.8. So when we check our answer in DeltaMath, we get the right answer. Yay! So if you're having trouble with this type of problem, either come to my office hour or email me, text me. All right, but that's how you do it.